The Big Sick is a romantic comedy drama based on the real-life relationship of comedian Kumail Nanjiani and writer Emily V. Gordon. The film blends humor with emotional realism, focusing on cultural conflict, love, illness, and family expectations. It begins with Kumail, a Pakistani-American stand-up comedian in Chicago, struggling to balance his personal desires with the traditional values of his immigrant family. Kumail meets Emily Gardner, a psychology graduate student, after one of his comedy shows. Their connection is immediate and genuine, driven by shared humor and curiosity about life. What starts as a casual hookup quickly turns into a meaningful relationship, although both are hesitant to define it too quickly. As their relationship grows, Kumail hides an important truth from Emily. His parents expect him to enter an arranged marriage with a Pakistani woman. Every time Kumail visits his family, his mother introduces a new potential bride, and Kumail secretly dismisses them, hiding their photos in a box. Kumail's fear of disappointing his parents leads him to keep Emily separate from his family life. This secrecy begins to create tension, especially as Emily senses that Kumail is withholding something important. The strain reflects Kumail's internal conflict between honoring his cultural heritage and pursuing his own happiness. The truth eventually comes out when Emily discovers the box of arranged marriage photos. Feeling betrayed and hurt, she confronts Kumail. The argument leads to a painful breakup, with Emily believing that Kumail lacks the courage to stand up for their relationship. Shortly after the breakup, Emily falls seriously ill with a mysterious infection and is placed in a medically induced coma. Despite being separated, Kumail rushes to the hospital, feeling responsible and emotionally torn. He chooses to stay by her side, even though they are no longer together. Emily's parents, Beth and Terry Gardner, arrive from North Carolina and are initially wary of Kumail. Awkward interactions and misunderstandings mark their first meetings, as they struggle to understand why Kumail is still present in their daughter's life. Over time, Kumail forms an unexpected bond with Emily's parents. Through shared stress, humor, and late-night conversations at the hospital, they begin to see Kumail's genuine care for Emily. These interactions become some of the film's most heartfelt and humorous moments. As Emily remains in a coma, Kumail reflects deeply on his life choices. He confronts his growing dissatisfaction with his comedy career, the pressure from his family, and the emotional cost of avoiding difficult conversations. The hospital becomes a space for personal reckoning. Kumail finally confesses to his parents that he does not believe in an arranged marriage and does not practice Islam as they expect. This honesty devastates them, leading to emotional distance and rejection. Kumail's decision marks a painful but necessary step toward independence. Emily eventually wakes from her coma, weak but alive. She learns that Kumail stayed with her throughout her illness and supported her parents during the ordeal. This revelation forces Emily to reconsider her judgment of him. Despite their lingering feelings, Emily is cautious. She recognizes Kumail's growth but remains uncertain whether their relationship can survive the cultural and emotional obstacles that once divided them. Kumail continues pursuing comedy more seriously and earns an opportunity to perform in Montreal. Although he does not achieve instant success, the experience helps him embrace his ambitions without shame or compromise. After returning, Kumail reconnects with Emily. He openly expresses his love and acknowledges his mistakes, emphasizing the persona has made. His honesty and vulnerability show that he is no longer hiding from conflict. The film concludes on a hopeful note as Emily and Kumail cautiously reunite. The Big Sick ultimately celebrates imperfect love, personal growth, and the courage required to bridge cultural divides, offering a deeply human story that is both funny and emotionally resonant.